Welcome back, explorers. Today you'll be seeing day 2 of our vacation in Hawaii. If you missed the first episode, we'll put a link in the description below. This is our first morning waking up in Hawaii, and we can't wait to take in some of the sights and sounds. This morning, we walked across the street from our hotel on Oahu, the Twin Fin, and enjoyed a breakfast sandwich from a nearby Starbucks on the beach before catching the tour bus to Pearl Harbor, which we arranged through pleasantactivities.com. Because we booked our tour through the AAA travel agency, we received a credit to use through Pleasant Activities and chose to use it for a bus tour to Pearl Harbor.
One of the sexiest languages in the world. The first word I want to get to you guys again is a very special Hawaiian word that we use here in the islands. That is the word aloha. Can everybody say aloha?
Aloha!
Awesome. And who knows what that word means? Well, it's got a couple of main meanings.
Stay tuned until the end of the video and we will give you our tips for this leg of the journey. We got picked up right at our hotel, which was so convenient. We hopped on the bus and were on our way. The bus driver taught us a few Hawaiian terms and a history of the leadership here. It was a great way to make use of our time on the bus, all while sightseeing.
That's where they ended up. There was also a launching point back in the 1800s for patients with Hansen's disease, also known as leprosy.
Arriving at the Pearl Harbor site, we went to see the park film about the Pearl Harbor attack. After that, we visited the museum and walked the grounds waiting for our turn to board the boat. Here you'll see our experience there. Just for reference, here's my hand, and here's the chain that held the anchor. We think both the film and the museum exhibits were a very moving and important part of our time here. For the ride back to our hotel, the bus driver continued with his stories. Our hotel is just there on the left. And that's the other end of Waikiki. Once back at our hotel, we decided to walk down towards the Royal Hawaiian. They call it the Pink Palace. The grounds of this place are just beautiful. I had read about the Waikiki Food Hall in the Royal Hawaiian Center and thought that might be a good place to get something to eat. Most of the food there is between $10 and $20, but once we got there, we saw so many choices, and it was so overwhelming. So for some reason, instead, we chose to go to Maui Brewing for drinks and dinner. I got some tacos, and wowie, got surprised by how hot the red pepper in there was. My whole mouth was tingling. So we traded our dinners, and I really enjoyed the pulled pork sandwich. Please enjoy the views of Waikiki near the end of the day while we give you our tips for this leg of the trip. We hope you enjoyed seeing today's journey, and we ask you to please subscribe to our channel. It helps to grow our audience if you subscribe, click the like button, and maybe even leave us a comment. Feel free to ask questions about our experience or share some of your own. Now for the tips. You can visit Pearl Harbor on your own, but if this is your first trip to Hawaii, we encourage you to use something like the bus tour because you will learn so much more about the area. If you decide to visit Pearl Harbor on your own, hours are daily from 7 to 5 p.m. Arrive early for the least crowds. No reservations or tickets are required to enter Pearl Harbor Visitor Center, walk the grounds of the Pearl Harbor National Memorial, or visit the museums. However, if you don't want to be disappointed by possibly missing the must-see Arizona, we recommend making reservations via recreation.gov. I believe it costs $1. You can have your wallet in your pocket there, but do not bring bags or containers over 1 1/4 inch by 2 1/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches, or you'll have to pay to store them. There's a small store where you can visit and get snacks. If you don't do anything else here, watch the park film and visit the Arizona, as it is a very moving experience about the events of December 7th, 1941. For other things to do, for less expensive food options, avoiding restaurants, visit the food court at the Royal Hawaiian Center. At the time of this video, a partial ocean view room with a king-size bed at the Twin Fenn started at $212, whereas a resort view room with a king-size bed at the Royal Hawaiian starts at $690. So just keep that in mind. There's a big variety in prices. That's all for today. We hope you have a great week. Bye now.